Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
October 25, 5:08 America, New York. Brittney Griner's appeal will be heard in Russian court. The American basketball star was sentenced to 9 years in prison, and her case has been dragged into the political maelstrom between Moscow and Washington. Brittney Griner in Khimki, outside Moscow, in August.
Washington Post World. October 25, 5:02 America, New York. They took my big love. Ukraine woman searches for answers. Tatiana Boykiv watched from the cellar doorway as the Russian soldiers questioned the man she called her big love. Washington Post World.
October 25, 4:57 America, New York. They took my big love. Ukraine woman searches for answers. Tatiana Boykiv watched from the cellar doorway as the Russian soldiers questioned the man she called her big love.
New York Times World News.
October 25, 4:50 America, New York. House progressives urge Biden to engage in direct talks with Russia. 30 Democrats called on the Biden administration to seek a realistic framework for a ceasefire that is acceptable to Ukraine. President Biden in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, on Friday.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
October 25, 4:47 America, New York. Live updates, Russia-Ukraine war. Kyiv, Ukraine. Ukraine's presidential office said Tuesday that at least 7 civilians have been killed and 3 others have been wounded in the latest Russian shelling of the eastern Donetsk region.
Mirror World News.
October 25, 4:46 America, New York. Russian dads who fail to pay child maintenance sent to fight in Ukraine. One Russian city is responding to pressure from angry women by sending maintenance-dodging ex-husbands to the front line of the war in Ukraine and sending their military wages to their kids.
Washington Post World.
October 25, 4:42 America, New York. WhatsApp outages reported in many countries across the world. Users in the United Kingdom, Europe, South Africa and Asia reported problems sending and receiving messages.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
October 25, 4:06 America, New York. Users report problems sending, receiving WhatsApp messages. People around the world are reporting problems sending and receiving messages on the popular chat app WhatsApp.
BBC News World.
October 25, 3:52 America, New York. WhatsApp down for users across UK and world. Many are complaining that they are unable to send messages from the Meta-owned platform.
BBC News World.
October 25, 3:20 America, New York. 6 killed as Israel targets militants in West Bank raid. 6 Palestinians, including a militant commander, die in one of the biggest operations in months. New York Times World News.
October 25, 3 o'clock America, New York. Why people are flocking to a symbol of Taiwan's authoritarian past. At a museum dedicated to Taiwan's not-so-distant authoritarian past, Taiwanese see China's present, and a dark vision of one possible future under autocratic rule. The Jingmei White Terror Memorial Park in Taiwan has seen a surge of visitors since Speaker Nancy Pelosi toured the site in August.
BBC News World.
October 25, 2:06 America, New York. Russia accused of sabotaging Ukraine water pipe to Mykolaiv. A BBC investigation finds evidence that Russian forces deliberately destroyed a pipeline to Mykolaiv.
Fox World News.
October 25, 2 o'clock America, New York. Iran and Venezuela strengthen dangerous military, economic alliance in challenge to U.S. Venezuela is increasingly auctioning off economic and territorial control of its troubled oil sector and vast natural resources, forging particularly close ties with Iran's Islamist regime.
RT World News.
October 25, 1:31 America, New York. Nearly half of Australians back military intervention to defend Taiwan, poll. They are more open to armed support for Taipei than people in the US or Japan are, a new survey suggests.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
October 25, 0:52 America, New York. Ontario election. Trent Lakes, North Kawartha. Asphodel Norwood, Selwyn results. Asphodel Norwood and Trent Lakes both elected new mayors on Monday night. Peterborough County mayors.
Mirror World News.
October 25, 0:14 America, New York. Man dies after freak lightning strike as ambulance, bogged down, in floodwater. A 29-year-old man has died after he was hit by a lightning strike amid a heavy storm, with one local farmer saying an ambulance had got bogged down on the way to the incident.